Welcome everyone back to my channel, and I decided today it's a bit of a blustery day, but I love the look on the homestead, and I didn't make a video yet during the winter months of the homestead and the property, so I'm going to show you in this video the exterior of the house. First of all, let's go down to the lakefront and let me show you how beautiful that is right now. This is a trail that was made the first, actually it would have been the second year that I've been here. And this, see the lights all here? This is powered by the wind turbine. I'll show you that shortly. So, the lake right now isn't really frozen. Well, not completely frozen anyway, but I wanted to show you the view across the lake. Not just that, guys. On this lake, there isn't a cabin. There isn't, well, you'll see in a moment. There isn't a cabin. There isn't a house. There isn't anyone in sight on this end. Now, mind you, let me show you. Way down around that corner, there is some properties, but over here there isn't a person in sight. How amazing is that? There is not a person in sight. No one. So it's almost like I have my own lake. And if you can see the point on the left right here, that point right there, well, this is a 230-foot lakefront, so that's as far as the property goes. And over here in that little cove that's cleared is where the RV is going to go in the summer. Check that out. Beauty. Love this lake. So now I'm just going to head back up to the trail and give you a tour of the exterior of the homestead. So realistically, the winter is not my favorite time of year, but I gotta say, on days like this when I think we have about 2 degrees, feels like -8 I believe with the wind, but it truly is pretty when the snow is flying like it is right now. Hence I said to myself, I gotta get out and make a video. Check out the front of the house. Through the trees, I think you can kind of see the homestead. So at this point, realistically, all that's left to do is the post caps on the front. They're wooden right now, but they're going to get covered with white post caps. There she is, and you see those lights? That's all solar, baby. That is all solar. So there is the front of the homestead. Now guys, before I go any further, I gotta show you. You might have seen them while I was walking by. Check these out. My favorite, hands down, when I've driven by a house is this Satomi Husa dogwood. So the big rock you can see right here is so the contractors get used to the tree being planted, because after trips and trips with concrete trucks and so even the big flat deck trailers that brought in the trusses and all that, I had to put some rocks out everywhere and some orange tape. So there's Satomi Husa dogwood tree that has pink flowers, and here is another one, the exact same tree, planted right here, and again another rock right here. I've got to show you right now. I'll give you a little spiel in a minute on it, but check out the wind turbine. It's a good day for it. More power to the homestead. I'm going to take a walk back to the front door. I forgot to mention the only thing that's realistically left to do. The white post caps, we have 4 in the front and 3 in the back. So the white post caps have to go on the front and back yet. And just under that metal roof, Still have to put some tin and finish that off. And the last thing is, the reason why the door behind me here is not completely finished with the board and batten is because a new door is getting delivered in the next 2 days, and this door was bent. And contractors, they're all amazing. The contractor that's building the house, Randy and his boys, but Randy had noticed that the door was bent, the grills and everything was bent as well. So after having a half an hour conversation, we decided it's best to get a brand new door. So this is why it's not finished on the front. Exactly. She's pretty much done for the outside. And the side, this is a 8 by 8 foot patio door. Love that door. Right off the master bedroom. Love this patio door. And then right next to the patio door is the master bath, which is a 5 foot window right outside of the bathroom. And that little window right up here is for the walk-in closet. So there's a side view of the house. And also right here beside the solar field back here, the only thing that needs to be purchased to run this house is propane. That would be for the propane for the stove, the in-floor heat, and showers and laundry and all that kind of thing. So it's just propane. It's the only thing that needs to be purchased to run the homestead. How great is that? Let's keep moving. First, I'm going to take you up to give you, oh, can't forget this right outside the bathroom window. I've planted another dogwood tree, which is Eddie's White Wonder, and it's right outside the bathroom window. I love that tree. Dogwood trees, love them. And the newest install to the homestead, guys, check this out. So I was figuring that while the solar power is no longer bringing power, once the evening comes, how amazing is that? This wind turbine will actually charge the batteries on the inside, but ideally it's mainly to power the lights on the trail, which I just walked by, and also all through the front of the house, all through here, there's spotlights that light up the front yard. But this wind turbine is sending power to the batteries that are inside the bunkhouse, and it's going to run the lights all night. And later down the road, the plan is to keep the batteries that are in the house maxed out to about 100%, as close as we can get. Not that there's a problem, but to always have power coming in even during the evening and all through the night. It's great. You gotta do it. If you're living off the grid, you gotta do this. This is a great idea. So I'm not sure if you've seen, but right here, I did a video earlier when I planted these. I have, or will have, about 100 cloves of garlic coming through. And if you look close, you can see right here where the shoots started to come through, and over here where the shoots all started to come through before the winter came. Gotta have garlic. And right over here, the plan is, I'm not sure if I'd mentioned to you guys, I'm going to plant all over these rocks here squash, different kinds of squash. I think I have about 3 picked out that I want to plant over these big rocks, because you cannot move that. Going to plant squash and it's just going to creep all around these rocks and grow my own squash. And also the tree, if you can see that tree right here close to the rock, I'm also going to let squash grow up the trees because that is possible, and I can't wait. I'll show you guys once it starts to grow. Now right here, if you can see behind me, 2 20-feet garden beds. It's already started. These garden beds never have to be tilled. It's a 50-year garden bed. You never have to till it, guys. If you're interested in something like that, I'll definitely make a video and tell you what you need for the 50-year garden bed. It's basically 3 different products that you need for it. Oh, I forgot to mention, also along the front of the house, I planted crocuses and tulips in the fall. That'll be coming up. Can't wait for those. So let's head to the back of the house. Let's turn around the camera and I'll show you what the back looks like from here. So she's 2,000 square feet. I first am going to apologize right now for the back deck. The mud around here with the freezing and thawing of winter is a state. I apologize in advance for that. This is where the combi boiler, when it cuts in for the hot water, for the in-floor heat and for hot water and all that, this is just the pipes for the combi boiler. And I only have a small freezer inside right now, so there's definitely coolers outside. Here's the door to the porch, the door to the kitchen, and as you can see right here, the back deck. Backlights love this back deck. All solar, baby, all solar. And I know what you may be thinking, why is the wood here if we're not doing a wood stove? But that's just to keep the wood dry for backyard or front yard burns. And this is the tile for the homestead. There's about 73 here and 73 more boxes to get. Let me show you the tile. And I figured I'd bring you inside for a moment to show you the tile that's going all through the homestead on the floor. Love this. This is a 2x2 tile. I cannot wait to get this started. And again, 3 post caps out back that have to be wrapped as well. Love this patio. Old black stone griddle. Can't wait to fire her up. So windows going in the side there. That's it for the back of the house. And on this side, there's one window in the gym room where all of the workout gear and the puppies' pillows will be in there. And the guest bathroom window is right there as well. At this point, I think you may have already seen the solar field. Check this girl out. Love my solar field. I love her. She's about 100 feet from the house. We have about 16 panels. The solar panels runs the house like a charm. Love this. The solar power store in Ontario. If you're looking for a field, you have to get it from these guys. They're phenomenal, I gotta say. And as far as the snow, like a day like today, we're not getting much snow. Maybe I think at this point we're probably going to get another 5 or 6. So when I come out in the morning, if the sun has not taken care of it, well, I have a blower, a gas blower, and I also have a scraper. So if you plan to do this in the winter and you have any amount of snow at all, you want to clear the solar panels off. So you clear off the solar panels so that get your maximum amount, even winter months. You want to keep these clear so that you can get your most amount of solar into your home. Love her! This is the wood splitting station. Wow, this was once upon a time filled with wood. Now I just have this. It's time to get some more wood split. It's getting low. Realistically, this first year I've decided not to put a wood stove into the homestead. I'll wait about a year, see how that goes, but so far the in-floor heat is a dream. I was worried if I'd like it or not, but it is a true dream. All you need to do, like everyone says, is just find the perfect number, and I believe the number that it's set on for the most part is 20.5, but there's 4 different zones in the house, so the main bedroom and the bathroom are 2 different zones as well. So I don't really think that I'll go with the wood heat, but I gotta have lots of wood because, as you know, if you're familiar with my channel, I really do enjoy fires outside and even cooking over the fire outside. Love it. And the solar field is pointed south. Now let me show you what the solar field looks like in back. And to me, it looks just as awesome as it does in the front. This took about 6 days to put together, with 2 to 3, well, it took 6 days, and some days it was just the 2, and some other days there were 3 of us putting it together. Gotta love my neighbors. Oh, I need to show you one more thing on the outside before I take you inside. One of my favorites, I had initially planned to put 2 in the kitchen, and after speaking with the contractor, I ended up going with 1. But check this out. Right there on the top of the house, right in the center, which is the center of the kitchen, the center of the roof, there's a sun tunnel. Love the sun tunnels. If you're building a house, you need one of these in your house. They are absolutely amazing. I love the sun tunnel. On that note, I'm going to say bye for now, and soon I'll make a video showing the inside of the homestead. Stay tuned. Bye for now.